Oh, more of these papers. At least this one. Mold infestation in Berlin, London, May 15, 1953. It's fair to say there's some sort of poetic justice in this. Reports from our resistance friends in Berlin suggest that there's a new type of mold spore that's starting infesting the structure made of the super concrete used by a regime. It has started festering in the massive underground ventilation system, spreading through the city. Friends of the resistance, this could be a major advantage for us. The mold seems to be corrode the stability of the concrete, making it easier to destroy structure that is important to the regime of Berlin. Good to know. And it says, editorial, is the terror threat over? Berlin, October 13, 1960. A strange feeling of serenity, it comes over me as I walk my morning promenade along the Unter den Linden. It's beautiful there. I've been there, it's beautiful. At first, I struggle to understand where this feeling comes from and why I haven't felt it for so long. And then it hits me. For the last 6 months, there has been no terrorist activity. No ruthless killing sprees against innocent civilians. No car bombs in the peaceful neighborhoods. No suicide attacks on public transport. Has the secret police, once and for all, won the war against terrorism? Yeah, about that. Oh, I can't read that. Benevolent Liberators Guard China's border. Shanghai, October 25, 1953. Thanks to ingenuity of the German engineers, the Great Wall of China has been reinforced and upgraded by your benevolent German liberators. Hundreds of powerful automatic flat cannons has been installed along the wall, guarding the airspace from any potential invaders from the Mongolian territories. Elite German troops have also been stationed from one end to the other to guard the border. This is a great act of generosity bestowed by our benevolent liberators, symbolically marking the beginning of a new era of peace in Asia. Yeah. America loses naval supremacy. Tokyo, August 20, 1946. The Americans are on their knees. Field Marshal Franz Gustav Byers told the gathered reports during today's press conference. The superior German submarine fleet, accompanied by its loyal Japanese allies, has helped Germany achieve a major victory in the Pacific. More than half of the American fleet destroyed in the Battle of Leyte Gulf alone. America rises from the ashes. The American spirit rises in the shadow of the mushroom-shaped cloud that's produced by the Germany's evil atom bomb when it hit New York. Cells of freedom fighters have been assembled across the country and is taking up arms through targeted attacks on German VIPs and bombings of crucial military installations. The American resistance is making it very difficult for invaders to remain in control. Reports claim that the German invaders has become so desperate that they are shipping in elite anti-rebel units from China to prevent the insurrection from spreading. Eyewitness accounts also describes the mass executions of civilians as a punishment for attacks performed by the freedom fighters. The liberation of America has begun. Washington, January 7, 1949. The Honorable German peace troops embarked on a nationwide victory tour this week. The goal of the operation is to liberate the oppressed American people and protect them from dangerous insurgent elements. All remaining American military personnel are advised to stand down and report to the nearest German checkpoint. Once there, they will be issued a labor card assigning them to work on rebuilding the country according to the superior cultural standards of the new regime. Editorial. Germany has betrayed us. Rome, October 13, 1949. And so we must face the bitter truth. We, the Italian people, have been fooled into thinking that our northern ally would be our country's salvation and collaborator in the rebuilding Italy to its former glory. Reports from the north are coming in describing German tanks and infantry turning against our soldiers and attacking our own people. Witnesses described the horrible scenes of whole villages burnt and plundered. We are now just days away from a complete invasion, and our weak government is incapable of doing anything about it. I advise all Italians not to surrender. Do not bow down to the will of the invaders. Rise and take up arms. Do whatever you can to fight back the tyranny. Rise for freedom. Yep, that's what Italians said. Oh, here's another one. America surrenders. Washington, December 24. Also Christmas Eve, 1948. Speaking to the American people in the falling snow on Christmas Eve, the President of the United States declared the government's total surrender to the German army. The announcement comes just days after atomic bomb was dropped down on New York. This final act of violence may have saved millions of lives that could have resulted from a land invasion of America, said the German leader in a press statement following the announcement. I applaud the President for taking such a brave decision. After the President's speech, a spectacular show was put up by the invading troops parading down the streets of Washington to the roaring sound of the German jet fighters passing by overhead. Even more spectacular were the massive mechanical beasts known as Panzerhunden, or armored dogs, hawking over the crowds. Japan pushed back. Another threat approaches. Chongqing, March 7, 1948, was a proud moment for the Republic of China and the People's Liberation Army as the Japanese were pushed back into Hubei province. Yet from the north, another dark menace approaches at a swift pace. The German army has overthrown the brave Russian Empire, is now moving towards China. During a rousing speech earlier today, the chairman spoke of his faith in the Chinese people. A unified China cannot be defeated, he said. A unified China cannot be conquered. A unified China will never surrender. Atomic bomb hits America. Paris, December 21, 1948. The largest bomb ever invented dropped 13 hours ago on New York City, largely decimating Manhattan and killing over 200,000 people. It is an atomic bomb, say our great leader in a radio broadcast speech in the public. 20,000 times more powerful than the biggest bomb ever created before. But more than a bomb, this is a warning to the American people. Someone liked their flowers.
Must be Max's room.
Who's Max? Richard? Where do I recognize this child's room from? I recognize this child's room from another game. I just don't know which one. Could it be Bioshock? Richard? Yeah, look at that. He's lost half his brain. Or half his head. Poor thing.
Seems to be in order.
Okay, very nice now. That was fun. Yay! Look at that! Look at that! Look! I'm so good.